Hey guys, this is Andy from underdogchannels.com and welcome back to my MLB betting model projections and predictions for today, July 20. Right now I'm sitting on 209 wins, 202 losses, still losing season. Full game money lines are doing well. I'm still waiting for better results for first five innings. Last season, first five innings were killing. They were the best results. So right now we are going into the second half of the season. Still a lot of time and most of the times the odds drop. 73% of times odds drop, and I always go against pinnacle odds. So not I'm not manipulating with soft bookies. Because you can easily get positive closing line if you take some bookie and then track against pinnacle odds. Just take better odds and calculate no weak odds, and then track it against pinnacle closing odds, and you always get plus CLV. But of course, in reality, soft bookies will limit you immediately. So in the long run, this is of course, you can take the advantage, and I always say you should take the advantage. But if you do this like me for 25 years, and since 2016, I run my website, and I always share my betting models, my work with publicly, and it was always against pinnacle odds. So not manipulating with the odds. I want to share how you can use betting models, betting numbers to make your own analysis. And I believe that, of course, those are some good indicators, and there's still a half of the season. So I hope that I will come back to the green numbers. Okay. I received one question about opinions in sports betting. Uh, you should always stay to cold hard facts, but opinions can be used in some way where you know some insider information. For example, some injury about the player that nobody else knows, or maybe something like that, and then you can adjust it. But the core should always be a betting model, your betting analysis based on the number, and then you can use this some other information which is hard to implement into the probability. So sometimes, for example, if you are on the line, if you take this bet or not, and if your pitcher is injured or something like that, if you know something, then you can maybe stay away from this game. Or if you, for example, if you have adjusted Kelly, or how do you use unit size, for example, this would be 1.5 unit. And if I don't know, I know that, for example, Luis Ortiz, I don't know, was injured or something happened to him, then this can be 1.75 unit. This is how I would use opinions, because opinions are very hard to implement into the numbers. Because, for example, if for example, pitcher's wife is cheating on him, you don't know how this will affect. Is this 2%, 5%, 10% in probability? Maybe he will pitch better, maybe he will pitch worse. I don't know. So it is harder to adjust this, but those are just ideas you can use. Okay. Also, blindly following picks, blindly following systems, blindly following betting models, just to type the teams into the model without understanding the betting, without understanding long-term financial strategy, without understanding the money, without understanding how the world operates, without how you can later adjust it. It is basically the same than blindly following something which will sooner or later you will hit the wall. Okay, this is why I always advise to go deeper with anything you do, because right now we live in the world where there is a lot of experts in every single field, because there is so many information about fitness, about business, about sports betting, about anything you do. People are going really, really deep into one topic, one specific topic. Okay, and you cannot just be superficial, and you cannot just be do things by halves, because other will outperform you. Okay, this is why I think that if you want to bet on sports, you need to go deeper with everything, because if not, someone else will outperform you. Okay, we live in a world. where if you want to be good at something, you can, I don't know, you can maybe pick five different things in your life and be really good at it, because there's so much competition. Because in the past, maybe there was not so much competition, but right now there's a lot of competition. So even if I go into fitness business, there's a lot of competition, so I will need to be at the top. If I go to restaurant business, I need to be at the top. If I go to any business, you need to be at the top. You cannot be the best in fitness business, the best in restaurant business, the best in sports betting. People just want to try betting, they want to try this, that. You cannot be the best in every single field. Okay, so you need to pick three to five things and try to be the best. Okay, because if I go to fitness and if I just take the program and I will just, I don't know, lift weights, and I will not eat healthy, if I will not have the right lifestyle, this will not help me. The same is sports betting. If you get picks and if you don't know what you're doing, I see people, they don't understand the difference between American and decimal odds, which can be learned in 1 minute. Just type it. You don't even need to click on Google, because the Google will pop out and just show you, or ChatGPT, right? And the same is in anywhere. Okay, and in sports betting, sometimes we will hit the wall, and then we need to refine betting models. We need to refine strategies, because if you bet for 5, 10, 15, 25 years, 30 years, the things will change. But if you understand the concepts, of course, you will take a loss or you will take a hit, and then you will come back. Those who just blindly follow without understanding, they will hit the wall and then they stop it. This is the end for them, right? I will just give you a story. When COVID happens, I saw many handicappers who were more about sports. They were in panic because they didn't know what to bet, and some other bettors, like myself, I have created a new betting model for esports, and I made extra 40 units with esports. So not because I was such a big fan of esports, because I didn't know anything about esports or these video games, because I never played really video games, maybe some PlayStation and some soccer, but I didn't know anything about esports. But I understood the concepts of sports betting. I knew that I need to find the value. I need to take the numbers, information, turn them into probabilities, and then find the discrepancy on the bookmakers and my betting model, and then it was successful. Okay, and this concept will stay forever. Okay, in anything what you do. Okay, you need to buy low and sell for higher price, or you need to buy undervalued prices, or if you like, right? This is the concept of making money, and this will stay the same no matter if baseball dies, esports will come, or something like that. The concept will always be the same. You need to pay better price. Okay, and I'm talking about the long term. I'm not talking about for 3 months of baseball or 6 months of baseball or 1 year of betting. If you bet for 25 years, I'm talking about 25 years. This is the concept. Okay, not one, if you have one negative year or something like that. Okay, because there are many people who have one good year and then they are gone, right? So you want to become long-term profitable sports bettor, and this is the goal. Okay, okay, so let's go to today's projections. St. Louis Atlanta, this game is postponed. I just put it here so I don't miss it. Tampa Bay Rays against Yankees, Bradley against Cortez. Based on my projections, Tampa Bay should be plus 131. The odds are very similar to bookmakers. Same with Detroit, Toronto. My numbers and bookmakers' numbers are the same. Then we have Angels, Oakland. I skipped the game because of league average pitcher. Mets, Miami. Luis Severino against Munoz. There is maybe small value with Mets. Mets should be a little bit bigger favorite, but still not good enough. Yeah, so I did it one more time once I put the lineups, and the odds changed a little bit, as you see, in just a couple of seconds. So I accidentally pasted one more time, but this is not qualified bet. Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Christopher Sanchez against Luis Ortiz. I found the value with Philadelphia, both in first 5 innings and full game money line. Cincinnati, Washington, no value. Baltimore, Texas, just a second, no value. Although I think that Baltimore should be slightly bigger favorite. San Diego, Cleveland. I saw small value in money line with San Diego, but I think the true value is with San Diego first five Phoenix, as Dylan Cease has better numbers against Gavin Williams in the first five Phoenix. San Diego is a value play. White Sox against Kansas, no value. Arizona, Chicago Cubs, no value. Boston, Dodgers, we have league average pitcher, so I skip this game. San Francisco against Colorado, we still don't have the odds, but those are my projected odds minus 203 on San Francisco and Colorado plus 203. Houston, Seattle, I don't see value. Okay, so those are all my projected odds. I hope you got some idea and some numbers from me, and I hope we can turn this around. And whatever you decide to take, I wish you good luck. And always remember, never blindly follow anyone. Thank you.